facing forward, hip width apart, relaxing our shoulders and our arms. We're going to start with our roll down. So let's breathe in through our nose. Let's put our chin on our chest and let's roll down slowly. Just relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your arms, floppy arms. Feel that stretch behind your legs in your hamstrings. Hold it here, breath in, and let's slowly come up. Straighten up your back, just one vertebra at a time, until we're up standing nice and tall. Let's breathe in. Let's put our chin on our chest and slowly roll down. Holding this position, abs are engaged, chin on chest, and let's slowly come up. We've got 2 to go. Let's breathe in. Let's put our chin on our chest and slowly roll down. Holding it here, breathing in, and let's come up. The next one is our last one, so let's breathe in. Let's put our chin on our chest, and we're going to hang like a floppy rag doll. Just let your arms hang, floppy arms. Keep your abs engaged. Let's breathe in and little pulses down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Holding it here, breathe in, and let's slowly straighten up our back. Excellent. We're going to warm up our shoulders. Let's take our arms up towards the ceiling, nice straight arms. So let's breathe in and exhale and down. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in and out. And our last one. Now we're going to lift our heels off the mat so that we can warm up our calves, warm up our ankles. So let's breathe in and exhale slowly down. Nice control as you come down. Let's breathe in and out. We're going to do 2 more. And our last one with this one, we're going to hold our lift, hold your calf raise. Your calf raise, your heel lift, hold it here, nice straight arms. Let's breathe in and exhale and down. Excellent. We're going to take our feet, we're going to put them in a different position, heels together, toes apart, arms up and around to the side. And let's breathe in and exhale down. Let's breathe in and out. We're going to do 2 more. One. Right, with the next one, we're going to lift our heels off the mat, warming up our calves, our ankles. Your glutes should be nice, tight and engaged. Your bum cheeks, you're up nice and tall, spine stacked. We're going to do 2 more. And this is our last one. Let's lift up and let's hold our lift. So holding it here. Let's breathe in and exhale and down. Excellent. Let's put our fingers behind our neck. Let's do our cervical nod. Let's warm up our neck. So the only thing that's moving is your neck. So let's breathe in and nod your chin to your chest, looking down at your toes. Let's breathe in and let's look up at the ceiling. And down at your toes again. Up the ceiling. And down at your toes. Up at the ceiling. Back to a natural neck. We want to put our fingertips together, elbows are up, shoulder height. Let's go into rotation. So let's breathe in and rotate over to the one side. Hold it here, breathe in and back to center. Let's breathe in and over. Holding it here and back. Let's breathe in, holding it and back. Warming up our external obliques. Out, back. We're going to do 1 more each side. Let's go over to the one side. Hold it there. Back to center. Let's go over to the other side. Right, now we're going to hold the one position. So let's hold that position. Feel that stretch. Now tiny little pulses and pulse back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in. Back to center. Let's go over to the other side. And little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. And hold it here. Back to center. And arms down. Excellent. We're going to take our arms out into a T. Right, so relax your shoulders. Right, palms facing forward. Right, we're going to take one hand and join it to the other hand. So let's breathe in and move one hand over, cross, and try and reach your hands together. Hold it here, breathe in and back. Let's breathe in, let's move over to the other side. So we're alternating, stretch into those shoulders, and let's breathe in. You can take your head with you, look at your hands together, and then head back to center. And over. I'm going to do 4 more. One more each way. And our last one. And arms down. Excellent. We're going to take our 1 foot forward. We're going to do, we call them hip circles, but they're actually leg circles. Sorry, we call them leg circles, but they're hip circles because we're moving from the hip. So both feet are facing forward. And your 1 foot is forward. We're staying with the one leg. We're up nice and tall, abs and glutes tight. We're going to breathe in. And we're going to make a nice big circle and all the way around. Okay. Trying to keep your planted leg locked. You don't want to bend your knee. Right, so keep it locked. Let's breathe in and then make a nice circle. Let's breathe in and make a circle. We're doing balance as well as doing our hip circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's go over to the other side. Right, let's breathe in and exhale, make a circle. Oopsie. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and our last one. Excellent. We're going to go back to arms, give our legs a little bit of a break, but we are going to come back and warm them up. So arms in a 90-degree angle. We're going to bring our elbows together and then return. So make sure that your elbows are in line with your shoulders and try and push your elbows together and hands together as you come forward. Right, up nice and tall, abs tight, and here we go. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe. 4 to go. 3, 2, and our last one. We're going to do it double time, but still control, and 8 to go, and 8, 7, and let's put our elbows together, hands together. So we have a 90-degree angle here, and little pulses, and 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Let's lift it up and down. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. How are you feeling? And our last one. And let's take our arms behind and stretch it out. Right, going back to legs, we want to warm up our quads and our hip flexors and our hamstrings. But for now, let's just warm up our quads. We're going to alternate with a knee lift. So let's breathe in and lift up into a knee lift. You want your knee in line with your hip, holding it here, breathe in and down. Other leg, let's breathe in. So the balance comes on the hold, so you want to hold it for a breath and down. Hold it here and down. Hold it here. Right, we've got 4 to go. Hold it here. One more each way. And our last one. Let's breathe in, exhale, lift, and hold that lift. Let's flex our foot. Right, now we're going to do little pulses. Let's breathe in and 4 more, 4, 3, 2. Let's take our heel down. Let's breathe in and lift. 4 to go. How your hip flexors feeling, how your quads feeling. Right, and we're going to take the same leg out to the side. So your other leg is still facing forward, hip still facing forward. You've just taken the leg out to the side, and little pulses here, and 4 more, 4, 3, 2. Let's take our heel down to the floor and up. We're going to do 4 more, 4. Hold it here, breath in, bring it back forward, and down we go. I'm sure that's nice and warm. Let's do the other side. Let's breathe in and exhale to lift. Holding it here, and little pulses. 4 more, 4, 3, 2. Let's take our heel down. Let's breathe in. We're going to do 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and this is our last one. So let's hold it here. Let's take our leg out to the side and hold it here. Right, let's do little pulses here. 4 more, 4, 3, 2. Let's take our heel down and lift. That other leg is facing forward, hip facing forward. Just that leg that's turned out to the side. 4 to go. 4. We've just got 2 more. And our last one. Let's bring that leg forward and down we go. Excellent. We're going to go back to arms. So we're going to do an arm press. So taking your arms up, right, and here we go, let's lift up. So as we lift up, if you can see my hands, your fingertips are slightly forward so you can see them, they're not going behind your head. So as you breathe in, 4 to go, 3, 2, and let's do it double time. Let's breathe in and 8 to go. Nice control. Abs are tight, glutes are tight. 2 more. And let's hold it down and little pulses and 8 more and 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and hold your breath in and down. Excellent. Right, we're going to stand to the side. I want us to warm up our hamstrings and our lower back. Right, feet facing forward. Right, so we're working with our back leg. Your front foot is facing forward. Right, slightly forward, leaning forward. Let's begin with your back leg, double pulse, and down. And down. And down. 4 to go. And down. 2 more. And our last one. Right, these are pulses. Let's hold the next one for a breath. So let's breathe in, lift and hold it here for a breath. And down. Keeping that front leg locked. Let's breathe in and lift. Hold it here and down. Lift up. Hold it here for a breath. How's your planted leg feeling? Exhale, lift and hold it there. Right, we've got 4 to go. Hold it here. Hold it. Right, 2 to go. And down. And our last one. Lift and hold. Right, now movement on breath. Let's breathe in and lift. Right, with the next one, we're going to hold and lift. Let's hold it here. How are you feeling? And little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the chin, breath in and feet together. So you should have felt that in your, the hamstring on the planted leg. You should have felt it in your lower back and into your glutes on that side. Alright, let's do the other leg. Let's breathe in and exhale, pulse, pulse. Breathe in. And in. And in. 4 to go. In. 2 more. Right, let's hold it. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, lift. Hold it and down. Hold it here, keeping that front leg nice and locked. Right, keeping that back leg straight. Lift. Hold it. Hold it here. Right, we've got 4 to go. How are your legs feeling? They should be getting nice and warm. Hold it here. Right, we've got 2 more. And our last one. Right, let's do movement on breath. Let's breathe in and lift. To go. How are you feeling? Right, for the next one, let's lift it up and hold it there. Hold it here, leaning slightly forward and little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and foot down. And excellent. Sure, you should be nice and warm. I'm feeling warm. Right, we're going to stay in that position and we're going to do tricep pulses. So our feet are hip width apart, facing forward. Our knees are now bent. We're leaning forward and we're going to pulse and do 100 pulses. So it's not a hand exercise. We want to work, feel it in our triceps. Right, so keeping your neck in line with your spine. Let's breathe in and little pulses and in and out. 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 And in. And well done. Did you feel those triceps? Right, excellent. I'm just going to put my mat out because we're going to go into squats and lunges. And I just don't want to slip. So I'll put my mat out. Right, let's go into some squats today. And then we're going to go into some lunges and add, with our lunges, we're going to add some shoulders. All right, so let's have our feet wider than our hips. We're going to push our glutes right out today with our squats. So if you've got knee problems, you're more than welcome to take your feet out, do a plie squat, where you just bend slightly and come up and give yourself a glute squeeze. So you're working your glutes more than going too far down. So you'll just do a little bend and a squeeze. Right, for the rest of us, our feet are facing forward, pushing our glutes right back. We don't want to have our knees over our toes. Right, are we ready? Let's push right back into our squats. So our legs are warm. We can go into our squats. Let's breathe in. How are you feeling? Good. 4, 3, 2. Right, this next one, let's hold it down. Hold it here, feet facing forward. Your knees are not over your toes. Right now we're going to do little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breath in, and let's come up. Excellent. With our next one, I want us to add our arms in. So we're going to start with our arms up. And as we squat, I want you to squat down as far as you can and try and touch the floor with your hand. I don't want you to bend over and touch the floor. It's because of your squat that you are getting and lowering down to the floor. Okay, remember, no knees over toes. You're pushing right back with your glutes. So let's take our arms up and let's do a squat and try and touch the floor. Let's breathe in and lift. If you can't, just aim those hands to the floor as far down as you can go. Breathe in. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to hold it down. So if you can touch the floor, hold it here. You want to bend those knees and little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in. Take your arms up. Straighten your legs and exhale. Right, with the next one, I don't know if you're getting warm. I'm getting warm. So I'm going to take a layer off. Didn't think I would take a layer off today. Right, so with this next one, I'm going to just face the side. With these squats, the first one, I want you to grab your ankles or hold the floor. We're going to straighten our legs, but keep our squat down. So let's take our arms up. Let's squat down and hold that squat. If you can, hands to your ankles. Right now, straighten your legs. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. We're working into those hamstrings as we straighten those legs. Just do what you can. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your squat down and let's come up and straighten your arm. Excellent. Right, how are you feeling? You good? Right, the next one, we're going to go into a squat, but then while we hold our squat, we're going to take one leg back and go into lunges. Okay, are we good to go? Let's go down into a squat. Right, take one leg back. One leg back. Right, can you see me now in a sort of a lunge position? Come up. Right, and here we go. Let's lunge. Let's breathe in. We've just got 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Right, we're going to hold our lunge down. Let's hold it down. I want you to put your hands on the floor if you can in front of you. Bend your back knee and pulse, pulse, pulse. How are you feeling? Bend your back knee. 4, 3. Watch your front knees not going over your toes. Right, hold this position. Bend your back knee. Open up your arms. Let's breathe in. In. So resting your upper body on your top leg, bending your back knee, and we're doing, and flies 4 to go. 4, 3, and hold it here. Hold those arms lifted. Pulse those arms up. How are you feeling? Shoulders. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hands back on the floor. Come back up into a squat position, and let's stand up. Whew, how do you feel? Nice warm legs. Right, we need to do the other side. So down into a squat, take the other leg behind. Are we good to go? Arms up. Let's go down into a squat. Take the other leg behind. All right, and let's come up into our lunge. Sorry, our weak leg. Let's breathe in. 4 to go. 4, 3. Right, let's take it down. Grab hold of the floor. Bend your back knee. Let's breathe in. Can you see my back knee? Straighten. Bend. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Right, hold that back knee. Let's add our arms. Resting your upper body on your top front leg. We've got 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Hold that arm up, arms up, and little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hands down, bend, pulse that back knee. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and let's come up into your squat position and stand up tall. Excellent, well done. We're going to be seated on our mat. We're going to do our spine stretch forward and our half roll down. Right, have some water if you need to. Right. Should be nice and warm. Right, so you want your legs to be mat width apart. Your feet are flexed. You're up nice and tall. Your arms are in line with your shoulders. And we're going to do our spine stretch forward. If you know that your hamstrings are tight, remember you can always bend your knees, but get that beautiful spine stretch forward. Right, up nice and tall, feet flexed. Let's breathe in. Hold your chin to your chest, curving your spine to a C shape, fingertips to the floor. Let's lengthen forward and slowly come up. Feet flexed. Let's breathe in. Fingertips to the floor. Lengthen forward and slowly come up. Let's breathe in. Nod your chin to your chest. Lengthen forward and slowly come up. We're going to do 2 more. Hold that stretch. Pull in your abs. Feel that stretch in your shoulders. Hold it and come up. Nice and slow. Controlled, up nice and tall. Have a perfectly straight spine. And our last one, chin on your chest. Lengthen forward and hold that stretch forward. Bring in your abs. And let's do little pulses pushing forward. Keep those feet flexed. And 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Holding it here, breath in. And slowly straighten up our back. Up nice and tall. Excellent. That's our half roll back. Sorry, our spine stretch forward. Let's do our half roll back. Right, we want to be at the end of our mat. So, up nice and tall. You check that your feet and your knees are hip width apart. When you do your half roll back, don't open your knees as you go down. Keep them perfectly in alignment. Arms up, shoulder height. Let's breathe in. Nod your chin to your chest. Curve your spine. Holding it here. Breathe in. And straighten up your back. Chin on chest. Curve your spine into a C shape. Pulling in your abs. And up. Holding it here. We've got 2 to go. So from this beautiful C shape, let's come up and straighten our spine. Perfectly straight. Right, and our last one. Let's hold that spine curved. Keep those knees and feet in alignment and little pulses push forward. Pulse forward. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. And right. Right, we're going to go all the way back down. Let's breathe in. Nod your chin to your chest. And let's roll all the way back. Take a deep breath in, lift, and breathe out. Remember, you don't want to stay down there too long whilst you lose the momentum. Breathing in, lift, and breathe out. It's nice, straight back, curve your spine, chin on your chest, roll back down, breathe in, lift, and breathe out. 2 more. And our last one. Right, we're going to progressively get harder. If it's too difficult, then stick with your half roll back. Don't go all the way back. If you're struggling to come up, that's when you need to make the decision to rather stick with a half roll back. You're more than welcome to control going down. That's nice control, and then just roll up on the one side and come back up and do your next roll down. So if you don't want to hurt your back, so you want to pull yourself up incorrectly. Alright, so the next one, we're going to have nice straight legs. Right, we're going to try and reach past our ankles, full roll back. Right, are we good to go? Just want to make sure my tissues aren't in the way. Right, here we go. Right, so let's stretch forward, hands past your ankles. If you can, nose to your knee, chin on chest. Keep your chin on your chest until your head is on the floor. Let's breathe in, nod your chin to your chest, and let's roll back. Breathing in, lift, and breathe out. In. Don't stay down for too long. You don't want to lose your momentum of coming up. We're going to do 2 more. And our last one. One vertebra touches the mat. And then you peel it right off, stretching forward. Excellent. Right, shall we do a build up to our holding position and our teaser? Right, so what we're going to do is be back seated. We want to have one leg up. So because of leverage, you're not going to be able to have your back perfectly straight. Right, so your knees are in line with each other. Right, slightly tilt spine. Right, here we go. Let's breathe in and roll back. Keeping those knees in alignment. Breathing in, lift, and breathe out. If it's too difficult, you are more than welcome to use your leg for a little bit of momentum. And then as you come up, use your leg to pull you up. But stop when your knees are in alignment. Okay, we're going to do 4 on the one side and 4 on the other side. Right, here we go. Chin on chest, curve your spine. Let's roll back down and lift and breathe out. Right, chin on chest, keeping those knees in alignment unless you're using your legs for momentum. And our last one, roll back down and lift. Excellent. Right, let's change over legs. Let's have the other leg up. Right, here we go. And chin on chest, curve your spine onto the mat. And now peel it off. And again, chin on chest, curve your spine, arms behind, breathe in, lift, and 2 to go. And our last one. Excellent. Well done. So we're going to go into our holding position. The ultimate goal of the holding position is that both legs are out in the 45 degrees. So the alternative there is to not straighten your legs, to keep your knees at a 90-degree angle. So I'll tell you when we get there, not to straighten your legs if you know that it's going to be difficult. Okay, so we want the control of rolling back, not hitting your back onto the floor, flat back. You want to curve your spine. Most important, and keep your chin on your chest. Okay, so holding position. Right, let's take one leg up. We want to get into the position where both legs are off the floor. Right. Let's release one hand. Let's release the other hand. Let's take one arm out and the other arm. Let's lift one arm up and the other. Lifting one leg. Can you see we're preparing now? Both legs are in this position, chin on chest. So if you can't, you're going to keep your knees bent. You can even put your hands underneath and hold that there. Rolling back, breathing in, lift, and breathe out. If you can, for those, you can have their legs straight. Let's roll back, breathing in, and breathe out. Should we try that again? Right from the top. Let's do our holding position. So you can see the difference, either one with your legs straight or the one with your knees bent. Right, let's try that again. Let's just do a little bit quicker. Let's take both legs up. Right, let's breathe in and release your hands. Let's take your arms out, arms up, straighten both legs, and let's roll back down. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Can you do one again? While we're here, chin on chest, breathe in, lift, and breathe out. Well done, excellent. Let's lie back down, let's go into our chest lifts. Alright, so you want your feet and your knees to be hip width apart. Let's roll down, interlacing your fingers behind your neck. Let's breathe in and lift up into our chest lift. Holding it here, pull in your abs and down. And exhale to lift. Holding it here. Right, 2 to go. That's nice and slow. Holding it here. And our last one. Hold it here. Right, movement on breath. Keep those elbows open. Don't put too much pressure onto your neck. go. 2 more. And our last one, let's lift up, hold our chest lift, hold it here. Now let's breathe in and little pulses. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, breath in, head down and leg down. Excellent. Every time we come up into a chest lift now, we're going to do a single straight leg. So we're going to inhale, exhale, lift, hold it here and down. Right, so 4 slow, then movement on breath, hold and chest lift pulses. Right, here we go. Let's breathe in and exhale, lift. Knees in line with each other and head down, leg, foot down. Exhale, lift. Holding it here. Let's breathe in. Holding it here. Let's breathe in. Alright, these are our 4 slow. Right, let's do movement on breath. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Nice control. 4 more. Just 2 more. And our last one. Right, let's lift up and hold the one leg lift. Hold it here. Elbows are open, pulling in your abs, keeping your leg where it is. Little chest lift pulses and 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Hold your chest lift. Foot down and head down. Let's do the other side. Let's breathe in and exhale to lift. You can flick your foot or keep it here. Little chest lift pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Foot down and head down. Excellent. Right, we're going to move on to the single straight leg. If it's too difficult to have both legs up in tabletop the whole time, you're going to continue to just come up and down with a one leg lift. That's the alternative to the single straight leg. Right, let's lift up in a tabletop position. Hands up by your knees. Let's breathe in and lift up into our chest lift. Right, single straight leg. Let's breathe in, extend one, bring the other knee into your chest. Back to center and over. We're going to do 4 more. Just 2 more. Our last one. Holding it here, breath in and down we go. Excellent. Right. For those of you who battle in this position of doing a single straight leg in a tabletop position, for you, I'd like you to take one leg up here and you're going to take your heel down so your knees are in alignment and lift. So you're going to do the one leg for 8 and then the other leg for 8. So this is the alternative for the next exercise, please. Okay. Right, so we're going to do the double straight leg stretch. So we're going to have our legs up in tabletop. With this one, we support our neck. So let's breathe in and come up into our chest lift. Right, let's shoot our legs out to 45 degrees. Don't worry about your feet. Let's breathe in and return. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and this is our last one. Hold it here and down we go. Right, so if you did the safe option, you're going to do that again. This time, we're going to do it with our heels together and our toes apart. So in Pilates position. Right, so are we ready? Let's have our legs up in a tabletop position. We're supporting our neck. Let's breathe in, abs tight. Right, let's extend those legs. Heels together, toes apart. Return. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and this is our last one. Hold it here and feet down and head down. Excellent. Right, with our next exercise, both safe and normal options, our hands are going to be by our knees. Right, if you've got neck problems and you have to support your neck, then you're going to do one arm circles. Behind and round. You'll do 4 on the one side, support your neck, and then do 4. Oopsie, my water bottle. You're going to do 4 on the other side. Okay. If you can support your neck yourself, that it comes up itself without any support, let's do both arms together. So holding your chest lift, right, so hands by your knees. Let's breathe in and lift up. Right, let's take our arms behind. Let's breathe in and round. Let's breathe in. And again. Let's breathe in. 4 more. So just our arms. 4, 3, 2, and our last one. And round and head down. Excellent. So we're going to add our arms and our legs. Okay. So if you are doing the safe option, you are just going to support your neck and do the same thing again. You're just going to go down and up for 8 on the one side and 8 on the other side. For the rest of us, we're going to combine our legs and our arms together. So our hands will be by our knees. We're going to inhale, exhale to lift. As we extend our legs, and then we do the arm circle, keeping your chin on your chest throughout the exercise. We're going to do 8 of those. Okay, so heels together, toes apart, Pilates position. Right, here we go. Let's go in our starting position. Breathe in, exhale to lift. And here we go. Let's breathe in. Four to go. 2 more. And our last one. And down we go. Excellent. How are your abs feeling? Hopefully a little bit warmer. Right, we're going to go into the hamstring pull. So we're going to take both our legs up. So this is the actual exercise. I'll give you an alternative. Hands by your knees. We're going to inhale, exhale. We're going to breathe in on exhale. Breathe in. One leg goes down, one forward, and we pulse both. So the safe option, you're going to inhale, you're going to come up into a chest lift, and you're going to one leg at a time. And if you have to support your neck, you'll give me a foot flexed and a control lifting. You can keep the one side for 4 and the other side for 4, so that you keep your stability, you're keeping yourself stable. So do 4 on the one side, 4 on the other side. If not, let's take both our legs up, hands by your knees. Let's breathe in and lift up into our chest lift. Let's breathe in and breathe in. We always stop at center for a breath and nice straight legs, lengthen both legs. Try and get the front one as close to your nose as you can. We've got 4 to go. In, 2 more. In, and our last one. In, and well done. Excellent. Right, we're going to do leg circles or hip circles. We're going to do them lying down. We did them standing up today. We're going to do them lying down. So there are 2 options. The one option is one knee stays bent, you lift your leg. Right, your circle goes in towards your other leg. It's actually a capital D. So it's a circle and a straight leg lift. So we're not going outside the frame. So we're not going outside your mat. We're keeping inside your mat, going in towards your other leg. You want to try and keep this bent knee as still as possible as you do your circles. This is the safe option. If you want, you're more than welcome to have the other leg straight. You can make your capital D a little bit bigger now because your bent knee is not in the way, and your capital D. Okay, are we ready? Right, we're going to stick with the one leg and then we'll move over to the other. Right, so choose your position. You're relaxing your shoulders, your neck, and arms at your side. Right, here we go. Let's go. Tummy D and straight leg lift. In towards your other leg, straight leg lift. Tummy D, straight leg lift. Tummy D, straight leg lift. 4 to go. Keeping the other leg still Breathing in. 2 to go. And our last one, this leg, lift, and excellent. Let's swap legs, taking the other leg up. Right, let's do our tummy D first. Tummy D, straight leg lift. Tummy D, trying to keep that other leg as still as possible, getting oxygen and blood flow into those hips. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, relaxing your upper body, 2, and our last one, tummy D, and round. Excellent. Right, we're going to go back to the other leg. We're going to change the direction of our hip circle. So taking that leg up. This time we're going to go straight down and a tummy D lift. Okay, so you'll still do the same thing. If your knee is up, you're going to go straight down and a small tummy D and round. Remember, nothing goes outside your mat, everything in towards your other leg. All right, here we go. Let's lift it up, straight down and tummy D round. Let's breathe in. We've got 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and our last one. Excellent. Let's change legs. Let's have the other leg up. Right, and here we go. Let's do a straight leg down, tummy D up. Straight leg down, and in towards my other leg. Breathing in towards my other leg. Breathing in. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and our last one. And down. Excellent. Let's hug our knees to our chest. Well done. Alright, we're going to do our double straight legs. So I'm going to start with our legs up. I'll give you the alternative now. We're going to come up, inhale, exhale, lift heels together, toes apart. We're going to go down to a 45-degree angle and exhale and lift. Right, so from here, if you're going to do the safe option, I want you to have one knee bent. You're going to come up and you're going to extend your leg, bend, extend. You're going to do 8 on the one side and 8 on the other side. Okay, that's the safe option. Right, for the rest of us, let's take our legs up. Let's breathe in and lift up into our chest lift. Right, heels together, toes apart. Let's breathe in, point your toes, lift. We've got 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and this is our last one. And hug your knees to your chest, and well done. Excellent, guys. We're going to come up, we're going to turn over, and we're going to go into our plank. We've done lower back today when we worked our hamstring, glutes and lower back. We did that while we were in a standing position. So we're going to move over, go into our plank position. Are we good? Right, so you're going to decide whether you want to do an elbow plank or a hand plank, depending if you can put all your weight on your wrists. Remember that your hands are shoulder width apart, your wrists are in line with your shoulders, and if you're doing elbow, you don't interlace your fingers. Keep that correct alignment. Hands and shoulders are shoulder width apart. Okay, are we good? We're going to go for a minute. Alright, it's time, so let's be on our hands and knees. Get your correct alignment. Let's take one leg back, and let's take the other leg back, and your time has started. Nice deep breaths in, keeping your neck in line with your spine. We're halfway. Seconds to go. 10 more seconds. Push those heels back. Try and keep your body in a straight line. Don't lift your glutes up. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and we've done it. And stretch it out. Well done. Right. We're going to turn around, so we're in a seated position. We're going to do the reverse plank for 30 seconds. Right, so the actual exercise is that your wrists are in line with your shoulders, digging those heels in. You're going to breathe in and exhale to lift. But you are more than welcome, if you would feel more comfortable taking your hands away from you, you're more than welcome to do that. So let's go up for 2 seconds, then you can readjust your hands. So the correct alignment, fingers facing forward. Right, let's breathe in and let's see how it feels. How do you feel lifting up, holding it here, and let's come down. Right, are you good? Change your hands if you need to. We're going to go for 30 seconds. If it's really too difficult for you, you are more than welcome to do a pelvic tilt. While we're here, hold your pelvic tilt, or if you would rather turn over and do another plank. Okay, so you'd lie down, lift your glutes off the mat. Right, here we go, and time starts now for 30 seconds. Keep those hips right up, glutes right up. How are you feeling? Are we there? We are there, and well done. Right, our last exercise for the day. We want to have our feet facing forward, your knees are bent. We're going to lift our glutes off the floor and we're going to do tricep dips for 8. Okay, are we good to go? This time your hands have to face forward. If you can't do tricep dips, you're more than welcome to just be seated and you're going to take your arms out. So little chicken wings. So the top part of your arms stays and elbows stay up and you're just moving the lower part of your arms. So do that for the duration if you can't do the tricep dips. Okay, so 8 tricep dips. We are bending our elbows. You're not lowering your glutes because you're doing that. You're lowering because your elbows are bending. Right, so let's lift our glutes off. Right, hands facing forward, bend your elbows and straighten your arms. Bend. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Right, let's keep our elbows bent. Hold it here. And little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Straighten your arms. Glutes down. Well done. Let's come forward. We're going to stretch. Let's take our legs out. Right. Let's hold it here. One hand on the one side and let's stretch it over. Over to the other side. Right, both hands on your legs. Let's slide our hands all the way down, taking your nose to the floor. You can flex your feet if you're flexible. Both hands to the one ankle. Walk your hands over so that both hands are over to the other side. Slide all the way up. We want to walk forward, so we're going to walk forward, nose to the floor, so chin on your chest. And back. We want to put our feet together. A hip flexor stretch, so let's push our knees right down. Nose to your toes, arching your back. While we're here, just have your legs in a comfy position, however's comfortable for you. Right, let's take one hand over and across. Swap arms. We're going to take both hands up to the ceiling, bend one elbow and push it back with the other hand. This is a tricep stretch. Straight arms, bend the other elbow and push it back. We're going to bring our hands, arms forward, roll your wrists. 3, 2, 1, change direction. 3, 2, and 1. Right, we're going to come up into this position. If you can, heels together, toes apart. Let's come up into a hip flexor stretch. So we're here. Open up your knees. And let's straighten our legs. Right, let's roll our shoulders back. 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. 3, 2. I do want us to stretch our quads, so grab hold of one ankle and hold it here. You might need to hold onto something here, stretching into your quads. Other side. Your feet are slightly wider apart, hands on your knees, chin out, glutes out into your cow stretch. Arch your back into your cat stretch. Into your cow again. Into your cat. Over to the one side. And over to the other side. Shoulder to your knee. Chin on your chest, roll all the way up. Look up at the ceiling. Look down at the floor. Look over your one shoulder. Back to center, over to the other shoulder. Back. We're going to take a deep breath in and breathe it all out. This is our last one. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Let's put our feet together as we breathe out, hands together, and give yourself a round of applause. Well done, everyone. Hope you have an awesome day. See you next time. Cheers.